We're on.
Come on, let's get into it.
All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rue back again with Think About It podcast. You know, the podcast where only 3 of the 4 of us really be drinking for real. But
Right. I'm trying to get you there, though.
nah, it's not gonna happen. Anyways, I am, your co-host, and we have our, returning co-host.
Rico Suave, man. Y'all know. I'm happy to be back for episode 2. We got one returning guest with us right here, and we got a new guest. So because of the audio and stuff that happened with episode 2, we're gonna kind of reintroduce ourselves again, but this is gonna be the last time. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be it. So usually when people come on the podcast, the new people, we have them introduce themselves, their name, what they do for work, their relationship status, and then how old they are. And I'm also where you live at. Like if you're from Cali, if you're from, you don't gotta say exact city, but it's really up to you. Just to get a good demographic and stuff, So Ru, we gonna do that too. So we can go from, I don't know which way is best. We can start with you, or start with you, Ru. Yeah, we're gonna start with the co-host first, and then or the host, and then we're gonna go from the guest.
Okay. Well, name is Amaru, Rue, whatever is easiest for you to call me. 24. Currently engaged. And to top it all off, I don't run, but I'm a part of a nonprofit organization.
Oh, you forgot your Oh, you said your age and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, y'all good. All right.
Yeah. Shoot.
All right. T-Bucks in the building. I'm 24 years old. I got my husband right here next to me, and right now I do work in retail, and I'm also a nail tech on the side.
No, these shadows is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
You said the what?
The shadows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it rolling now.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Rico Suave. I'm 26. My birthday just came up on the 4th. I'm Libra gang for sure.
Libra gang.
Okay. I live in, of course I live in Cali. I'm from Cali. And, what else did I say? Them the pipe things? Oh, what I do for work. I call myself like an entrepreneur, I'm a salesman. People that know me out here in Cali, you know what that means. So, if you need it, I got it. And, that's pretty much that.
Hello, I'm Sweet Savage Barbie, also known as Cass. I'm 25. I'm from Fresno, California, and I'm a MAC artist. I'm a makeup artist. So if you need it, I got it.
Yep, you need your makeup done, you hit my girl Cass. Anywhere in the Fresno area, okay?
Okay.
We got the nails right here. We got the nail tech. We got the makeup.
Yeah, you need your nails done, hair done, makeup done. We do it all. Lashes too.
Okay.
Let them know.
You feel me? So you're returning. You're new. So let's hop. Y'all want to hop straight into it? Okay.
Let's get into it.
All right. So y'all can either start us off with a question, or y'all can ask a general question, or we can ask y'all something, or however way y'all want to do it.
Hey, to be real, I wasn't prepared, so I'm gonna need a question.
You're not supposed to be.
All right. So.
One eternity later.
Let's get into it.
All right. So I found my first little part of the discussion. When because for the most part we're all brothers for the most part here. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of sisters out here that that really be seeing what's going on in life and stuff. But what do y'all really feel like is going on with the what J. Cole used to say, the real love, the Jada Smith and now Will Love. What do y'all feel about like how that whole situation went down? How do y'all?
About that Jada and now Will Love. that's what you call love, I don't want it.
Right.
I'm good.
Right.
I mean, like in the sense of like, basically, let's take it back to at first when we first heard of the whole August Alsina situation. Then that fast forwards into like the slapping moment. I don't really remember any of the like red table talk parts in between it, and then the red table talk afterwards. And then all of a sudden now they've been split up this whole time, and she just loves like, you know, degrading homie, like, you know. Yeah.
At this point, I just kind of feel like she gets a kick out of disrespecting that man publicly, because ain't no way. Ain't no way.
It's not so much that she gets a kick at it. It's just she don't respect him. If your girl don't respect you, it's gonna show. You know, she ain't gonna speak highly of you. She ain't gonna make you look good in public. That's not gonna happen. Like she don't respect that man. She probably don't even want to be with that man. But that's where they probably take that whole till death do us part. Like they're not getting a divorce. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all don't even know this, but Will was married before her. Like he has a son before her. Like, you know, and you know, so however way that ended, he's probably like, okay, it's not even worth it. Like, you know, because if he does divorce her, you know, you got to think about it. That's a loss on his side because he makes more money than she does. You know, so he gonna lose half or whatever. You know, it's easier staying with somebody when you're married at least than it is breaking up. Like, I don't know, your wife does disrespect you, and then you got to deal with that. But it's like on a financial loss, it's probably like, okay, I'm not even gonna go through with that. You know.
But were you gonna say something?
No, you good.
Oh, okay. So I feel like it's one thing when you're doing it like that, and then it's a whole nother thing when you going outside like Will. Because Will, I ain't gonna lie to you, he's going outside. It's one thing if she's like talking bad about you, left, right, front, and center. Heck, I used to have a lot of people who used to talk bad about me, you know? Did I just sit there and try to like go back to them and try to like validate why they shouldn't talk bad about me? Or did I just be like, whatever, and keep going on as if they were never even talking? And that's the part where I feel like he's in a sense falling off, because he used to just go out and he was just him. Now all of a sudden, every single time you bring up Will, before he used to be like, oh, you know, movies, you know, he used to be a rapper, stuff of that matter. Now you bring up Will, all you're really thinking of now is, shoot, what did Jada say about him?
Well, that and that slap, you know.
No, but I'm saying, but that's another thing though, because the slap still involves Jada at the end of the day.
Right.
It's not Will in his movies. It's not Will in his rap career or anything of that matter. It's the both of them. And when you think of one, you don't normally think of one in the light, unless you're just really a Will fan. But for the most part, you see one, you see the other, and you just see turmoil.
Right.
But I do hear you out on the sense of like the whole till death do us part. And in some cases, you know, and it seems like he still want her.
Nah, I mean,
no,
I think so.
But no, the way that he's acting though, you don't sit there and slap a man in public over something about some woman that you just with, or you supposedly with. No matter if you're publicly portraying, you know, how she was saying or how he was saying, publicly portraying the fact that they're still together, even though they've been separated and completely and utterly separated for like 6 years straight. You know, it still sounds like he wants to get back with her, but she's like, but you're not Pac though. And that's pretty much like the thing that, you know, I've been seeing, you know, of course, as of late. But yeah.
Anytime you're with a woman and she says, oh, so-and-so is my soulmate, and you're the one that's currently with her, let the bop go. That's just how disrespectful can you feel what I'm saying? Like, what am I here for? But you still your soulmate? Like, come on, bro.
She literally said herself that she cried the day she had to marry this man.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Girl, I can't.
Because she didn't want to get married.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is like, obviously we're on the outside looking in, but it's like, this man literally like worships her in front of everybody, and she just blatantly disrespects him, whether it's a look or not. I'm sorry, but I don't think that man is gonna slap a whole nother man publicly, get banned from all types of shit.
Yeah,
Like, he can't even go back.
exactly.
Like, who's gonna do that to their career? Like Rock just planned that shit out. Yeah, okay.
And the most fucked up part about it, this woman went on the record afterwards, literally saying she wished he wouldn't have done that. She embarrassed him, this, that, and so forth. Off of that, but he was sitting there protecting you. The man was talking about you. You felt like he had to protect you as your husband, and you went and basically
shitted on him.
The bus. Like,
Well, it was. I think it was more of, and I'm not trying to like harp on like every little point that you had, but it was more of he embarrassed her. I feel like is what she was trying to say. That's exactly how she made it sound like though.
Yeah.
But go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, the reason why Will has this problem, why Logan Paul has this problem, I don't know if y'all know. Y'all know who Logan Paul is. YouTuber, he's a boxer now, or he does like stuff like that.
But I mean, Adam 22 has that same problem too with the whole Lena thing.
I mean, he allowed that to happen now.
But
he's basically pimping that girl out.
But it's
not really. He's a porn star. She's a porn star. It's just like that's what porn stars do. That's just really. It was just crazy because it was the first time a black man did that, and that's why y'all just gotta look more into it. But that's just like regular porn star relationships. They gonna date. That's a job. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like with Logan Paul, with Will Smith. They girls. They should have never been wifed in the first place. There's no reason why she was pursuing, like, if I'm talking to a girl and I see her pursuing the next man, I'm gonna let you go chase the next man. I'm not gonna try to, like, cause I seen the documentary and Will saying, oh, Tupac was a gangster rapper and I was the Fresh Prince. Like, it was like we was battling for our love. I'm not battling for shit. Like, you want to go be with the next nigga, go do that. Like, I'm not about to, like, especially if you know who you are in yourself. If you secure with yourself, you're not chasing no females. Like, females are chasing you. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And that's why when you're the prize, when you feel like you're the prize, you're not tripping off of certain shit. Now, when you meet the correct female, of course, you're going to have to do what you got to do to get her. But it's like, if the one you want don't want you back, or if she's showing interest somewhere else, go let her seek that other thing. Like, you gon' when you a man of value, the right person gonna come to you. Like, you don't really gotta search for it too much, honestly, because everybody, like, they see you as valuable. You know what I'm saying?
I was just thinking though, like, kind of like harping back on the point that you made about the whole like Adam situation. Don't you think like what you kind of like said about them two like really applies to her too? Even though they kind of do the same thing, just the simple fact that like they kind of like had this whole like agreement thing over the whole time. I remember watching it in a sense. So if I'm wrong, y'all can correct me, or for anybody who's like more well versed in it, of course, come over here and correct me. I don't really care, but I'm just saying in the sense of like kind of going in that subject. Well, I'm saying I don't really care enough to be like, no, I'm always right in a sense. So. Yeah. Basically like that, but I pretty much say all that to say like they, from what I remember, they had this whole agreement where they were going to do things like within each other. If they were going to like, kind of like do the whole step outside thing, they were going to bring the other person, and it was going to be like a little three-way instead of it just being a one-on-one. It seemed like she started like she kind of went over there and like not like really like asked for it, but like was basically asking like her fans what did they want to see her do, and then that's when they said that, and then she brought it up to him, and it's like and it's like don't get me wrong, right, y'all, it's like what she does and stuff, but like if you're already in like the millionaire status, you know what I'm saying. Why do you really need to do like that little extra thing just for that little extra kick, even though you're gonna burn another bridge? Like they don't look at Adam the same, pretty much. Everybody pretty much like calling him a weirdo and stuff because of the simple fact of she asked you and was like, if this isn't comfortable enough for you, I'm not gonna do it. And then he goes, no, do it, please do it. Like dang near drove her there, left and said, and basically hit her with a text like, let me know when you're finished, type stuff. Like in that sense, that's kind of like, because it was a whole dynamic that they had, and then they kind of like you know, that in and of itself, that's kind of like, you know, like bringing a whole nother new dynamic into the whole relationship. Because before it was y'all three, now all of a sudden, oh, it's just them two now.
Yeah.
At any given time.
Well, it was more of like, cause I kind of like I see what you're saying. I just gotta correct a couple things. So it wasn't really her like being like, oh, what do you guys want to see more? It was more her fans being like, we're getting tired of you seeing, like, we're not getting tired. We're tired of seeing the same shit. Like, it's just always you and Adam, or you and Adam fucking another girl. Like, we're tired of that. We want to see you take a black dude like this, and that. You feel what I'm saying? She brought it up to Adam, of course. Adam, you know, agreed. Was like, okay, that'll blow your career up, and he did that because that's exactly what it is. Like, she was already a famous porn star before they got together. So, you know, and that's exactly what it did. It blew up. Like, I don't even know how many views that video got, but it for sure got her on the map. For sure, like back on the map at least. You know what I'm saying? It was just the fact that he had a problem with the dude that she did that with. Like, acting the type of way after, like, don't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he was like, hold on now, like, I'm the reason why that happened in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So, that's pretty much that. But that's, like, I don't know, like, once you, I guess, like, once you, it's like, okay, as a female, once you, like, and it was kind of gonna go into my next point too. But it's like, as a female, once you, like, you're okay with giving up morals and standards to do a certain type of thing, like, it's rare, but, like, cause don't get me wrong, like, and it's all gonna come full circle real quick. But it's like, it's rare that like a hobby for like, I mean, stripper's not that bad, but it's still like you shaking your ass in front of the next nigga for some money. But it's like once you indulge in a certain type of career, it's just you kind of. You don't deserve a certain caliber of nigga just because your past do affect your nigga. Like as Rue was just stating, you know, if you have all this baggage behind you and you was known as a thought or a hoe bitch or something, like, do you think any niggas that has value is gonna want that attached to his name too? Like, you gotta just make that make sense. And I'm not saying that to put nobody down. Do what you gotta do to get your money. Like, you know, there's no shame. But it's just more of like, just if you're gonna do that, understand. It comes at a price.
Offset did it. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, a stripper is not that bad. I can't lie. But even her being, and then Cardi's still not a stripper right now. Like, she probably knows stripper moves and shit, but she still, like, you feel what I'm saying? She out of that shit. She like, okay, I'm cool off that shit. Like, I'm just doing this rapping shit.
But you still get randoms on the internet talking about how she used to shove beer bottles up her. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
so I mean, that kind of stuff doesn't go away still. Like, people are still gonna have something to say afterwards. Yeah, she don't do it no more, but sorry, you did.
Then on top of that though, kind of like go back to your point how she went and kind of like got out of it. Even though to an extent, you know, in her song she still kind of do it, but she don't literally go to the club and like literally portrays like exactly what she was doing. It kind of, and I don't mean to keep bringing like the Adam situation back up, but in a sense it kind of goes in that situation because she went from going both ways with girls and guys to just being a girl and then him. Exactly. And then she was just basically gonna let it be that. She was gonna kind of like let it go in a sense and just let it just be that. Kind of like how Cardi is like, instead of just going here with it, I'm just gonna go this way. Right. So then it was like, instead, because like pretty much nobody told like Cardi, you know, like she was just like, I don't care, I'm not going back over here or anything, for like nothing is going to like get me to go back over here. Because not gonna lie to you, you know, especially now, if she was to go back, she would have more than that club or whatever, like jam packed. They more than likely have to put like a whole stadium, right? just to pretty much see that. And you would have everybody in a father, I should say, or even like mother and stuff, like with binoculars up in that mug, like in the nosebleeds, talking about some basically, right? So it's pretty much like the same thing. One person went down that road, never went back. Another one went down the road, veered off this way, and basically got influence from the significant other to go back. Now, I basically say all that, in the sense of it's like you're like how I was saying before, you're opening a new dynamic now. Right. So now at any given time, if her fans say, you know, go ahead to the next, like, you know, go ahead to the next brother, right? Now it's gonna come back to let's say Adam thinks, oh, this is just gonna be a one-time thing. Boom. Now you already let her do it. So in a sense, it's in a sense saying like, okay, that's acceptable, right?
You open the door.
Yeah, you open the door for it. Unless you sat there and told her this is only going to be a one-time thing. That's one thing. Rather than.
I think that's a conversation they had. I wouldn't know. Only it was them just going off base what Adam said. Like, it was just like, oh, just do this, blow your career up, get you back popping. Mm-hmm. It's just that.
But I'm just pretty much saying though, because that door is pretty much going to get open. Right. Me personally, and I'm not even in their situation though. Right. But I personally would be like, let's just stick with over here with this. Right. Because it's not saying like, oh, this is like all I know, this is all you know or whatever. It's just a simple fact of you don't want it to seem like at any given time off of fans' requests and stuff like that, she will bring up a question about the next person and then the next person. What about him? What about her? What about him? What about this or that and stuff like that? Even though, like, you know, even though that could have been like, you know, actual like conversation and stuff in the sense of like, you know, oh, this is only going to be, even if like, you know, this is going to be a one-time thing. That's why me personally, I'd be like, let's stick over here because I don't even want the door to even quietly open up, because that thing can go from quietly open up to full blown. And now everything that he's made off of what is that, No Jumper, right? Yeah. That's what it is.
Shout out No Jumper.
Yeah, pretty much. Shout out No Jumper. Shout even though yeah,
Jada, Pinkett, Alcina, Shakur.
City girl Jada. We up.
Yeah. But yeah, basically, because at any moment it can be on some like FBI open up type stuff. Boom, everything's open. And then at that point, if you start feeling disrespected, you can end up like a will, or you can divorce, and now half of your No Jumper is hers. Right. Pretty much.
I'm gonna pivot the conversation real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I got a real question, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he finna say something outrageous.
I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
You know I'm gonna ask. Yeah. You know me so.
We don't got time for that. Nah.
But yeah, all right. So this the question right here, right? Is it worse when a woman cheats on her nigga, or when a man cheats on his woman? Because I get it, right? Cheating is cheating, but come on now, we know the truth.
Humiliation, betrayal, and embarrassment is humiliation, betrayal, and embarrassment. No matter which way you put it, no matter which way you try to spin it, we all feel the same things, and that's exactly what we feel.
You know what, sis? They feel like that because when we do it, it's emotional. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah, if you were giving me
just like, you know what God says? He said a lie is a lie. It don't matter how big or how small it is. Yeah. It is what it is.
Booyah.
So we're not gonna say one's greater than the other. Yeah, it's equivalent.
No, it's definitely
y'all both doing wrong, and y'all both know it's wrong.
Nah, I'm gonna let y'all get
here.
First, and then I'm gonna unscramble y'all brains for y'all, because
I feel like for y'all,
I've been with a woman.
Yeah, I feel like for y'all, everything is always about male validation. Y'all don't want to look like this to a man. Y'all don't want a man to think this about y'all, or whoopty whoop whoop. But it's like, at the end of the day, like, y'all don't want a woman out here making you look bad because y'all don't want to be out here claiming a hoe that done fucked everybody or whoopty whoop whoop. But it's like, at the same time, we feel the same way. We don't want a nigga out here that's done slept with everybody and their mom. We don't want that. Like, that's not attractive to us.
I'm gonna shut up for a little bit, because I'm gonna let them really get everything they need to get off their chest first. Fellas, I got y'all. Hold on. Man, I'm not even saying I'm not. Hold on. Wait. Let me correct this real quick, because I don't want a certain. You feel what I'm saying? I'm an advocate for, if you're valuable enough, go do your shit. Now, hold on. If you're cheating on your bitch maybe 10, 20 times a year, nigga, just be single, bro. Like, what's wrong with you? You know. But if you I get it. Niggas fuck up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I had a previous relationships. Niggas fucked up a few times. But, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like if you, cause what's that shit you be saying all the time? If a female love you enough, she gonna make herself delusional to
yes.
If a woman loves you enough, she will lie to herself. So always
been there,
honest.
done that.
And that's my whole thing, right? So it's like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool off cheating just because I've been like it's just like like okay, you calling me handsome, you say I'm cool, like what else? Like I heard that shit all my goddamn life. So it's like, what else can you tell me that's gonna like what's different from you than what I already got at home, pretty much? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole point. That's why I get bored. Like, I don't know.
But if y'all really felt like that, y'all wouldn't go out and cheat.
Right, you can have a whole Megan Thee Stallion and fuck with a...
I'm speaking for me, right? Just because I advocate for the high value niggas, the niggas that got value, the niggas that can actually make you happy, and I'm not sitting there saying, oh, a nigga make you miserable and this and that and stay with a miserable nigga. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying... if a nigga's like your best friend, y'all females know if y'all a nigga love you or not. It's not hard to tell, but it's like if a nigga love you, you gonna feel that, you gonna know that. It's not gonna be confusion with it. So it's like if your nigga love you and he fuck up a few times, a nigga's gonna do that.
So I can fuck up a few times.
Huh?
So I can fuck up a few times, right? We all fucking up in this motherfucker.
Women to cheat once, and now you're the fucking whore of Babylon.
Swear to God.
Why is
I
that,
can't make this up.
Why is that? That's because deep down inside, y'all know damn well, I ain't supposed to be doing this. I ain't gonna even lie. Niggas are lustful. We all know, man, I'm speaking, bro, females don't understand the whole thinking with your ding-a-ling shit. That shit is real. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That shit is real. So... with me knowing it, you okay? You straight?
Technical difficulties.
That's whatever. Sorry.
But I'm just making sure we straight, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I don't know. I'm just speaking like your girl. If yo like I don't know what bitches be saying like, oh, I'd rather cry in a goddamn Lambo than a goddamn what's that shit y'all be saying? Like
Riley said it last time.
A hoopty or something.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I'd rather get cheated on a Lambo or on a fucking vacation than get cheated on by a nigga. And I get that, right? But if you're the right nigga, your girl gonna look the other way. I ain't gonna lie to you. But if you're not him, because this what kills me about y'all, right? It's like, dang, I said I was gonna let y'all talk. Okay, I'm going.
Here we go.
Yeah, because I got some good points to make.
Yeah, go ahead, make it. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna bring it full circle back. Go ahead. We gotta let Cassandra get some words in too, but go ahead. Yeah,
go ahead, sis. I can wait. I got a lot to say.
I don't know. I feel like it also depends on somebody's like level of loyalty. Mm-hmm. So my loyalty runs deep on a like whole nother scale. Okay, you got people who their most important thing is blood. It don't matter. Blood is blood. Blood is thicker than water. No. Yeah, it depends on the person. For me, loyalty is everything. I'm loyal to Taylor. I'm loyal to my Nina. You know what I mean? All of that. So if I choose for you to be my person, and if you even like, I don't know, you can talk to a bitch over the phone type shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to cry the same way if you were laid up with the girl. Mm-hmm. Don't like devalue this or this. It's the fact that you were unloyal to me. Period.
One question though.
What?
I guarantee you, if he's a nigga that actually makes you happy and you like, damn, this is my best friend, I ain't about to just, you gonna overlook some shit over than some major shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You can sit there and say, okay, he was on the phone with a bitch. That's fucked up. This, that. Why'd you do me like that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, we know how y'all get. So it's that. But finding out he actually done fucked the bitch.
But that comes with time, and that comes with love also.
Well, no,
like,
I just wanted to ask her real quick. we're gonna get to you. I promise you. I just wanted to.
Well, I was piggybacking off what you just said right now, but like that, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, it just depends on the person. It's the principle of the thing. Like, in my opinion, if you have to hide anything from your partner and it involves another person and it's not someone like your family, your friend, genuinely, you delete a message. Mm-hmm. I don't know. flirted with somebody at the club because you were there and you hid that. It's all cheating if you're keeping it away from your partner. Loyalty is loyalty, and some people don't see it like that. There's this and this. No, it depends on the person. My loyalty runs so deep. You can despise me in any kind of way, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I done cut my whole mom, my whole grandma, all of them off because it got me fucked up. If you're not loyal to me and you don't love me the way that you're supposed to love me, and it comes with conditions, I'm good. And that cheating shit is a condition. No, thank you.
And let's not pretend like cheating doesn't just start with a text. Cheating doesn't just start with a like. Cheating doesn't just start with a fucking simple, friendly conversation. Like, let's cut that out, because men will be the first one to get caught doing something and be like, oh, well, it was just a conversation. It was just a like. It's just social media. Like, no, let's cut that out, because we all know that's cheating starts in the simplest forms.
Right.
So let's be for real.
Whether it's beginner cheating or expert level.
Yeah,
it
because
is
you
what
can
it
have a
is.
conversation with one person one time, and next thing you know, you in that person's bed, fucking the fucking lights out of them. Like,
I mean, that's a little
come on now, but it works like that though.
It
I mean,
depends.
that's a little extreme though. But,
It's not.
It also comes with maturity too, because I'm not even finna lie. Like, when I was younger, I think it was like my second like real relationship. That boy was so childish that he did so much shit to me. But I did take him back. I sure did. Will I ever do that again? No. With anyone? No. You get one try. You even text a bitch. It's over.
I know that's
You're
right.
done. You know why? Because I know my worth. And the same shit should be for a man. And if you're willing to sit there and like forgive somebody, you need to really forgive them.
You know what? And I'm not gonna lie, that's one thing I give men their props for, because especially as women, I feel like this is something we could work on a lot better. I feel like men do a better job at valuing themselves and respecting themselves and knowing when to walk away. I feel like we could take notes from men in that aspect, because they're quick to walk away. They don't care.
For sure.
They gonna put themselves first every time. It's time that we learn to do the same.
I feel like, honestly, females are probably the most selfish creatures alive.
Wow. That is outrageous.
Coming
the
from a
most
man who said
nurturing.
it's okay for a man to cheat, but not for a woman. That sounds very selfish.
Double standard.
Life is a double standard. Y'all can get in the class for free. I gotta pay that shit.
That's the life of the party.
Oh my god.
When a girl walk by and it's a door closed, who gotta open it? The man. Like, we gotta be the ones.
Oh my god, is that
exert,
so hard?
We gotta be the ones that exert chivalry and all that. Like, well, before I get into that, Ru, did you wanna, you got any?
Oh, okay. Well,
any comments about that?
yeah. So, basically, I've been on both sides during high school. High school is crazy. Okay, high school is crazy, right? I've been on the side of where I've done it to someone, seen how it affected them. I've been on the side of, from my knowledge at least, it hasn't happened to me, but I've been the one where they've done like the cheating with me, and then seeing how it happened, where it affected, like, how the dude kind of like moved or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, I know this probably isn't like the actual answer that y'all like looking for real, but y'all take that much like to the heart. But
females take it to the heart, or saying males take it to the heart?
No, females.
Okay.
But
Cheating?
but wait,
you got cheated on, would you not take it to the heart?
Yeah, that
Because
shit
you breaking
hurts.
up with people right away.
well, first off, I was gonna get to that point, so I'm gonna just keep going, and I'm gonna touch on what you just basically said. So, personally, if it was to end up happening to me, first thing I do is, hey, it's just pretty much over, right? That's one. Two, I just be like, well, it's time to get back on Tinder or something. It's time to clear out whatever I felt like I did wrong in the situation, get that straight off, and it's gotta put on the backpack again because I gotta carry another courting or whatever, right? And that's Not talking about as of now, because I'm not doing that as of now. But I'm just saying, if it was to end up happening back then, or pretty much at any time, that's pretty much how I would personally handle it. Like, don't get me wrong, you know, sometimes I ain't gonna lie, you know, I be having my sad boy moments, but I don't be sitting there like crying about it. I just be sitting there like, dang, I could have did this better, I could have did that better, and then it just leads me in a little spiral. I'd be like, all right, it's time to cut it out, and then I just step back up and then figure out whatever else to do to just, you know, keep the days going, pretty much.
Just
but
move on with your life, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we're sitting there for months on hand, sad, can't get over people.
And honestly, I feel like that's a lot of the time, like, women hold on to situations that they know no longer serve them. It's just because, like, damn, like, I don't know. It's like, if I let this all go, it hurts to know, too. Like, I'm going to be the one that's left with the heartbreak. I'm going to be the one left with the sadness. I'm going to be the one crying while you out here just looking for your next bitch to fuck.
Right.
well,
Go ahead, Ron.
okay, so this did not involve cheating, but just, you know, reach the next, because what you were saying with like not letting things go, it kind of like touches into that. Basically, how last time I was like, she always like tries to find a way to like hit me up, because she remembers my number. No matter how many times I block it, she finds another way, another number or whatever to hit me. So yeah, there you go. Right. So basically, right, things were going in a sense smooth. I felt as if the relationship was, you know, starting to veer left, you know, down the lane you should never go, pretty much. I wanted to hop off the board before it happened, but I ultimately, because I don't know why I do it, right? It's not the fact of me trying to like hold on or whatever either. It's just the fact of like, I let them decide rather than me, because if I decide, it's over and out. If they decide, they've went through every single possible thought, you know, can this actually work, this, that, and the third and stuff, and then they eventually end it. And then I'm like, all right, cool, out, done, right? It's deuces till it's no longer deuces, which means we both, you know, at the afterlife together, pretty much. That's pretty much the only time when it's not deuces. Other than that, though, right? So basically, I say all that to say, right, things started veering left. She was like, it's not you, it's me. I don't really want that like whole like, you know, commitment thing. And I'm like, hey, this type of game is not new to me. I know what you're trying to say. I'm not the one for you. Cool. Everything's fine. I hear you. Peace. Right? Mm-hmm. And as soon as I did that, and she was like, wow, just like that? Like, you're not going to actually like fight? And then I'm like, nah. Like, it's over. You said it's over, right? Right? Yeah.
Never said that.
Yeah. Like, I would have kept fighting if you would have been like, yo, let's actually try to like hash these little things out. Right. And it wasn't nothing like bigger than like cheating or anything. That wasn't her, right? It wasn't no type of like betrayal or nothing. Probably mainly what it was kind of like the whole like, you know, parents didn't like me for whatever reason, right? And I think she kind of let that like, you know, like really like hit her in the heart, like, cause you know, she was more like a family person, but like she, I guess, had like me or whatever, right? I don't really care anymore, so it seems like she kind of still does, cause freaking.
He engaged, so he
get in
trouble.
Period.
Hey, I'm being
pulled up to the studio,
Right.
and she will get the boot right back out. That is not gonna happen, but right. And I'm just being like I'm literally talking as if like I am single, right? I'm not even right. Like I am engaged, right? I just want that to be right here. Everybody to know that, right? It's right here, right? I'm talking over here right now. Anyways, right? So I'm pretty much like all the way moved on. I pretty much stopped texting her. She starts like hitting me here and there. I get with my now fiance. And at the time, you know, was girlfriend, of course, because you don't just automatically, you know, will you marry me off right. That'd be wild, right? But yeah, so it with her, right? And then I don't know why she just kept trying to make it out to be like some sort of like battle, like, but I know you liked me more though, right? Yeah, like some stuff like that, and I'm like, doesn't like, and I was trying to tell her like the whole entire time, even to the most recent time, she found a way to like hit me, and then I was just like, if I think I know who this is, I'm gonna tell you straight like this. And I was pretty much like, you may look good on the outside, right? Have an ugly soul. I will never look past that. Never, ever, right? Because trying to look past an ugly soul, all that is going to disappear eventually.
For sure.
The headache will still remain.
Yep.
Everything, all the drama and stuff with that will still remain at the end of the day. So it's like, I'm like, just can't do it, right? Mm-hmm. So when she said it was over, I was already like all the way checked out. But if she had like a whole like, not even a change of heart at that point, if she had a change of mind, that would have pretty much been the only thing that would have even got me to even think like, okay, maybe something is different. But then again, it could be like a change of mind, manipulation style. Mm-hmm. So then I was kind of like already out because I seen the colors. Right. It was all over the wall. Right. I'm not that like, sometimes I can't find stuff and I can't see stuff. Mm-hmm. But when it's that bright, I'm talking about like, it was like the brightest color. It was brighter. Mm-hmm. It was brighter than pink with glitter on it, with the sun on it. Right. Like it was that bright. Like you can't not see that. Mm-hmm. You know? And it was just time to move on. And I feel like even though, you know, I did some things that were wrong, maybe I wasn't like there enough for her or whatnot. Maybe I wasn't like, you know, as like communicative. There were certain things where I felt like I wasn't doing correctly, right, to where she even you know, was even in that mindset. And don't get me wrong, I can't sit there and like force somebody to like understand and like have like, I can't just be like, here, take a copy of my mind. There you go. Right. Like I can only drag this so far, and that's why the first time we were in here talking about it, even though y'all don't know, but when I was talking about the boat reference, yep, I was the one with both the paddles, right, and she was just back there, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get us there, right, the whole time, and I was just like, it's better off if we crash. Right. Like, it was that bad. I didn't even want to jump off. Like, me jumping off, I still would have ended up crashing because she would have tried to jump off with.
Well, see, like, you kind of realize, like, damn, okay, like, I can't get far with this girl, so it's just no, like, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you're not going to, if she was really, and then on top of that, it's just like, you know, you met somebody better, not you engaged. Yep. Mm-hmm. You know, you with your baby mama, a lot of niggas are not with the person they made a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. The mind met the body, pretty much for me. You know
what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
You in a good space now. Mm-hmm. And now, you know, it's you live and you learn. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's all we really can do is live and learn. You know. Mm-hmm. But I just want to get back because I want to eat y'all up now. Like I got like. I want to eat y'all up, right? Shit. It's like I heard your points and I get y'all and I understand it. Listen, I get the fact that cheating on is very hurtful. I get that.
If y'all got it, y'all wouldn't do it.
I feel like my opinion is very valuable because I fuck with women and men. I mean, so it's very valuable. And you
are a woman, but see, listen, look. So I'm not gonna go off. I'm just gonna go off facts right here, right? So it's just like, why is it the saying that y'all say like, oh, niggas will fuck anything? Why is that a saying?
Because y'all prove it to us every day.
What's that little meme that talks about
all these anythings out here getting fucked?
Nigga will have a queen at home and fucking with a wildebeest.
So why do y'all think that is though? I'm not a part of that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not doing that. Thirsty. I'm not doing that. Oh, the camera's right there. My bad. I'm not doing that. But I'm the voice for niggas that do that. Do you know what I'm saying? I have to be.
You know what? That's a really good question, and that's something I kind of been waiting to touch on all night because I feel like the reason dudes do that kind of stuff and they sit there and they'll mess with the roach that has the fat ass, they don't care. It's because we allow it. I'm talking to us because we do. As women, we allow that shit. We sit there and be like, oh, a man's going to be a man. A man's going to be a man. What do? They take that and they run with it. And what is a man going to do? Be a man.
Okay,
period.
So you're saying that, but
we sit there and justify the same shit. So I mean, if we're sitting there justifying it, why wouldn't a man go do it?
It's not your
especially if they really already want to go do it. We not holding these men to no kind of standards or morals anymore. So it's like, why wouldn't they go do what they really want to go do?
No, it's not that you're justifying anything. It's just y'all listen. Like I just said, I get all that, but it's like y'all understand it deep down inside. All right, so first of all, let's just do this, right? Let's just take biology. Let's just do this real quick. We all took biology in high school. Some of us went to college. Some of us didn't, right? So you have a man here. You have a woman here, right? Which one is the emotional out the two?
Women.
Women, right? So since women are more emotional out the two, who's more lustful out of the two?
I mean, I don't feel like emotion and lust really go together, but
Men have testosterone, a lot more
Definitely
testosterone than females do. That's a fact. That's not me. That's not an opinion. That's not testosterone. Hold on. Testosterone is what causes niggas to be horny, right? So since males are born with more testosterone,
self-control.
listen, did y'all have hold on. Did y'all have self-controls when y'all was like honestly, because a lot of females are fucking before they're grown. Let's be 100, right? A lot of females are doing that before they're goddamn grown. So let's did y'all have self-controls when y'all was younger?
It's men that lose their virginity under the age of 10, so I feel like y'all can't really say anything.
You didn't answer the question. Did you have self-control when you were younger? Yes or no?
I did.
Yeah. I'm not speaking in terms of me. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here in front like I've never made no mistakes. I've definitely made some mistakes, and I've definitely done some shit that I wish I would have never done, and I would take it back now if I could. But
you can't take. There's no take backs. But hold on,
it is no take backs. But
the definition of love, according to Google, says very strong sexual desire. So that has nothing to do with emotions.
That's the definition of lust.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you said lust? Very strong sexual desire? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's most niggas. Because most niggas are horny. Y'all know niggas are horny. Come on now. That's why I don't understand why I even play that whole, I have a nigga, but I'm going to go to the club and shake my ass. There's a bunch of horny, drunk niggas in there. So why would you, if you're in a relationship, why would you put yourself around that? You feel what I'm saying? And that has nothing to do with a man being insecure.
I'm a grown woman.
That has nothing to do with a man being insecure. That has nothing to be with do anything with being. If you're a man and you have the value to say, "Girl, sit your ass home. You're not going there." That's. You feel what I'm saying? You speaking on why is it okay for a female to have standards, right? It's like when a nigga has standards and he's him, you're demonized because you have you're my girl. That's cool. And I'm not saying control your girl. I'm not saying that at all. Honestly, you feel what I'm saying? But you gotta have the nuts to tell your girl, you know what? You can do whatever the hell you want to do. Take your ass to the club, though, and you're not gonna be mine. That's just what it is. Cause it's just I'm not gonna. You shouldn't be tolerating somebody shaking their ass at a club with drunk niggas.
I be at the club all the time and not talking to nobody.
Right, but
you're single right now, though. But it's
even then, I was still doing it.
You say even then you'll still. Well, you see, look, it's not based off what y'all do. It's just we don't want a bunch of horny niggas around our girl. Any nigga with common sense to love.
That's the same thing of saying a woman can't wear something because of what a man is. Self-control.
Okay. I don't advocate for women going to the club and shaking ass when they have a man. I'm not gonna lie, I don't advocate for that. However, I do feel like men and women go to the clubs for different reasons. I feel like when women go out to the club with other women, we go out genuinely to have a good time with our friends and to listen to music and to I guess you could say shake ass with our friends, but it's not because we're looking for attention from males. We're just enjoying ourselves. We're having a good time.
Your makeup is dead.
Your
hair is laid.
What does that
wearing
mean?
The shit that show nipples and all this other, and the damn shorts you wearing is inside your ass and shit. Why? You're not doing that for other females.
Why would I walk into an environment looking crazy when everybody else is dressed up? Maybe it's not so. I'm looking for male attention, but I'm not about to be the only one in here looking crazy, and everybody got their hair done, makeup done, and everything else.
Wait a minute.
Come on now. If I'm going to the club with all my girls and all my girls got their hair laid, their best outfits on, their best makeup on, everything, and I'm over here in pajama pants and a bun,
wait a minute.
Who's going to do that? Nobody's going to do that realistically. If my girls look good, I'm going to look good. It's as simple as that.
Wait a minute. So, you're trying to tell me that girls put on skin tight ass clothes,
yes,
have their nipples out, have shorts up their ass,
confidence.
Yes.
Have all type of skin showing for their homegirls. That's what you're trying to tell me.
I feel like this is men's problem. You
for
guys
themselves.
think the world revolves around y'all. Y'all think women's lives revolve around y'all, and they don't. We are individuals. We have our own lives.
When you're with the man, you're not an individual, right?
Yeah, that's representation. I agree with that.
There's no problem with a single female going to the club looking like that. Do all that shit. Niggas love that. What? You dress like what? That's why niggas are. What? That's what niggas are there for, right? But if you got a man at home and you parading yourself around like you're single, and then it's just like the whole having niggas buy your girl shot. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't like. You want to trick off my girl, go right ahead and do it. I don't. Like, hey, that's your dumb ass at the end of the day.
I ain't gotta pay for it.
You know
Exactly.
that's your dumb ass at the end of the day. But like, that's still a problem though. I'm not gonna lie. There should be no reason why you're at a club and you have a nigga and you're still having niggas buy you drinks and you're putting your phone in niggas' number, like putting your number in niggas' phones and. Just that type of, that's just single shit. If you want to go be single, just go do that.
I ain't never done that a day in my life.
No, I'm not saying, I'm not even saying you got, I'm just saying most females in general, like they go to the club, they do that type of shit, or they just, oh, I have a nigga, you're insecure, let me wear whatever the hell I want to wear. And it's like, what?
I ain't gonna lie, them drinks at the club range from like $10 to $20 a shot. So I mean, hey.
Why are you, I don't know. So it's just like, but I'm just gonna get back into the whole, like I said, the whole biology thing. So like I said, men have more testosterone. That's where the lust shit comes from. I mean, and then it's just like shit. Like I said, if you're with the correct nigga, you're gonna overlook certain shit because you live indecent. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
May I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
You would say when a woman cheats or a woman is even has a past, I would say that would embarrass you, right?
Depends on the past.
But
if she's fucked every single one of her homies, oh yeah, you're out of here.
Okay, but even if she went and cheated on you,
you're out of here.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but in a sense, you would be embarrassed, right?
You're out of here.
You would feel humiliated.
And that's why you feel like she needs to be out of here.
Let me land. You would feel betrayed.
Well, go ahead.
I'm bringing this all together, but you didn't answer my questions. You would feel humiliated and betrayed, right?
I'm gonna tell you why though. Go ahead.
Would you say that those are emotions?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because would you say that women are more emotionally wired?
Then that's sure.
So then, wouldn't you say that we feel those emotions 10 times more when you guys go out and cheat?
That's true, but do you want to know the difference between us, though?
But the thing is you're sitting there making excuses for it, and how it doesn't matter when a man does it, but when a woman does it. But I'm telling you, we feel things way more deeply. So
you want to know the difference?
With that same logic, why wouldn't you think that would hurt more?
Hold on, let me
on our part.
Let me just push it in perspective for y'all, right? You know, so it's like, okay, males, y'all gonna know what I'm saying, right? So it's like, okay, say I'm gonna just say it from the female perspective and the male perspective, right? So it's like, okay, so you're with a nigga that does all he's supposed to do, treats you good, that's your best friend. Like, you know, you when it's good, it's good. You feel what I'm saying? That nigga, he treats you right, all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Dates, whatever you want to say.
How do you treat me right if you're cheating on me?
Hold on, let me do it. Hold on. So, cause like I'll get into that, but hold on. So niggas treating you right, everything else, he fucked off maybe 2 times a year, 2 times every couple of years or something. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get too drunk or something and some shit happen. Hold on, right? Cause I'm gonna bring it full circle.
Right, go ahead.
So he do that, right? Now, you're going to leave that man, right? Cause he cheated on you, right? So you're gonna leave that man, cause I looked up the stat the other night, right? It said 25 to 75% of all niggas cheat. But I'm gonna be honest with you, that's not all the way correct, because there's a bunch of niggas not reporting. They're not gonna report themselves cheating. So the number's really in the 90s if you're gonna be 100 with yourself. So if it's in the 90s, and you know 10% of niggas don't cheat, and then on top of that you have a nigga that's actually him, like actually worth some shit. That's why you're with him in the first place. So you're gonna leave that man that really loves your ass, that really is willing to take care of you for the rest of your goddamn life, that's puts your ass on a pedestal, and you're gonna leave that nigga because he fucked off twice. And now, hold on, you're gonna go deal with the next nigga that's broker, or maybe he has more money. Who cares? That's gonna do the exact same goddamn thing. But you don't know what's funny about that? It's because you're gonna complain like, oh yeah, my last nigga did this and that. All you're telling him is, okay, so I just gotta be smarter than that nigga, because I'm gonna do the exact same shit. Whether it's liking a bit, and cheating is anything, it's whether you like, maybe you just like bitches' pictures. Maybe you just do that. Maybe you don't actually go fuck off. You just like bitches' pictures. Maybe you just conversate with bitches and this and that. The nigga's gonna cheat. Like, bro, y'all are sneakier than us. I'm not gonna lie, but y'all, like, when a female loves a nigga, And that's why I'm bringing it around full circle, because it's like when y'all love a nigga, y'all will not cheat on him, right?
That's false.
Hold on. When y'all love a nigga, y'all will not cheat. Get that whole get back shit. You're not gonna cheat on your nigga that you love. I don't care what that shit's gonna hurt you.
That's real though.
So that is why it's unacceptable when a female cheats. That is why it's unacceptable when a bitch has a past. Because you fuck this many. First of all, it's easier if you already even get sex. Like, they both can walk out of here right now, open their legs, and there'd be a line of niggas right there. I'm not lying to you. Me and him can walk outside, pull our pants down. It's about to be.
Call the police.
Oh God, we're gonna be in the county jail. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, they ain't even gotta open their goddamn legs. They can just pull their shirts up. You feel what I'm saying? There's gonna be niggas there. So it's just like, bro, since it's easier for y'all to get sex, it's valuable when a female has a lower. Do y'all get what I'm saying? It's valuable when a female has demonstrated chastity. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, damn, it is easier for us to get sex. Well, I'm not even about to do all that. Like, I'm cool off that. For a nigga, you have to have value to do that. A lot of niggas are not out here getting coochie like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I looked up the statistics. It's not happening like that. It's really not. Like, I've looked at the data. A lot of niggas are, and they're 30 years old. I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's horrible out there. So, and then where we live at, y'all might think, okay, niggas fuck anything. This is that. A lot of niggas are not getting no play. They're not. Like, they don't. It's whether they don't know how to speak to a female, but they got money, or whether they look weird. You feel what I'm saying? Or shit. I mean, y'all know it. Y'all got more niggas in y'all inbox probably right now than me and him have females in our inbox. It's just that's real shit. Y'all gotta understand that. So that's why it's a little different. And then on top of that, it's just like, damn, like, a girl cheat on you. A girl disrespect you, she don't love your ass. Like, it's just more like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all wouldn't cheat on a nigga y'all love. Like, fuck the get back. You don't respect them enough. Because it's easier for a nigga to replace you than it is for you to replace a good nigga. There's a lot of ain't shit niggas out here. Do y'all agree with me on that?
But y'all will sit there and,
just answer me that. Are there really that many good niggas out here? Be honest. That's really willing to be like, okay, damn, I'm supposed to be the provider. I'm supposed to have not have your feet kicked up, but I'm supposed to be taking care of you.
Most women would not put cheaters in that category, though. Sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say, because I wouldn't think you're a good nigga if you're cheating.
I'm saying most. I said though, but most women aren't finna put a cheater in a good man category. Like, that sounds unrealistic, and that sounds delusional.
No, that's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Listen, like, I feel like a woman will put up with a lot.
You just heard the statistic.
I feel like women will put up with a lot because we're emotional creatures and we love very hard. And it's like, I feel like men take that as a weakness, and they can take that as, oh, we're done. But it's like,
I just gave you the statistics, right? I just told you it's around 90%. You can even, I say fuck it, 85%, whatever. But I just told you 85% of niggas are gonna cheat. On top of them, the 85%, I'm saying all niggas. I'm not just saying just the niggas that are valuable. So on top of the 85%, how many niggas do you think that every other bitch wants just like you is really gonna be like, damn, like?
I didn't say niggas would or wouldn't cheat. I didn't say none of that. But I'm
said,
saying most women wouldn't consider a good man or a cheater a good man. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
I'm not saying that men don't cheat, because I know they are. I know they're cheaters.
That would make her the definition of delusional.
It's not necessarily delusional, but like, just like y'all want a woman that don't go to the club and is finna sit her ass down, we want a man that's not finna cheat on us. That don't make us delusional.
That doesn't go together.
What?
That doesn't go together.
How does that not go together? It's a want. You don't want your girl to go to the club. I don't want my man cheating on me.
Right.
You wouldn't
like,
want.
What?
Listen, whatever order your nigga tells you, I ain't gonna even say order because that makes you sound like a dog. Okay, so whatever. I'm just gonna say.
Order.
Yeah.
Girl.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, yeah.
That was outrageous.
That sounded like a dog.
That's
okay.
that shit I be talking about.
Girl.
Not order. I'm gonna say whatever your nigga tells you to do. If you know how to listen, okay, you gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if y'all don't want to get replaced. You see what type of nigga you got. Hold on. Because you can sit there, y'all like, I hate that whole, oh, I'm so different, this and that. And it's like, you're just like the same as the other.
Men say the same shit. Men be like, I'm so different. What? You're a different cheater? We know.
No.
I met another one just like you.
No.
No.
Maybe a little bit better.
Right.
No. You're, like, you have to be speaking on niggas that I don't know. Cause
I'm speaking in general, baby.
It can't be in general, because a nigga that's on some shit and a nigga that's not, there's no comparison.
But it is, though. If you have shit character, you just have shit character.
if a nigga is on the shit.
Look at Russell Wilson. You think he out here fucking embarrassing Sierra?
Bro, why are you using Russell? Like, you do realize
but
every now and then are not the majority. I'm speaking on majority.
But you sit there and say that like it's impossible. Like, there ain't men out there. And, I mean, quite frankly, when we see it happen in front of our face, and we see women get their Russell Wilson.
How many Russell Wilsons is out here?
Just, like, obviously, it makes us feel like we can get that, too.
How many Russell Wilsons are out here? And you know how much money that nigga is making, by the way? Just to let you know that. But how many Russell Wilsons are out here?
He makes all that money, and he still does not embarrass that girl.
How many Russell Wilsons are out here?
There's one Russell Wilson, just like there's one of me and one of you.
Okay, so listen. I will never say there's only one of me. I will never say that. My bad, bro. I'm not like, you know. I will never say there's only one of me. There's other niggas out here getting money just like me. Like,
they're not you though.
They might not look like me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but there's 100 niggas out here with money just like me. There's no just like maybe I might like certain shit that he did. Like, it's just. You got, I don't know. I just don't like the whole. I'm different. This and that. It's just like, man. Now the ones that actually get cuffed and they kept, there's something valuable about them. That's why they're getting kept. But it's like shit. If you're fucking, I don't know. And I'm not saying y'all wrong for having standards. Oh, I want a nigga that's not gonna cheat on me. That's cool to have that. But it's just like, you gonna tell a nigga that and cause y'all. Most niggas would, like, if you told them, like, bro, what if you had your girl and another bitch on the side that you can just fucking every now and then? Like, what would you take?
I'm sure every man would.
Okay, then. So, what y'all be...
But you should have the self-control to...
How can you tell a nigga that's never got bitches in his life, he finally glowed up or whatever, to have self-control?
Well, then maybe he should stay single if he want to go fuck hella bitches. And if he want to go live his dream of fucking hella bitches.
But you're deflecting a little bit. You're deflecting a little bit.
How's that deflecting? That's real shit. No, go be single. If you want to go mess with hella people and you don't want to be committed to one person, then stay single. Stop wasting people's time.
Go off what I said, right? I said, if a nigga actually love you and care about you...
Man, that ain't love.
No, that's not love because that's y'all rules. Stop putting y'all female rules onto niggas. That's not how that should go. We don't put our rules on you. We don't be like, oh, we're the providers and protectors. Well, I need a female that can provide and protect. We don't do stupid shit like that. That's dumb.
Oh my god.
That's dumb. You can't be like, oh, I'm loyal because I'm a female, so this is how. You can't be like, oh, I want a nigga that's loyal. Like, honestly, loyalty and sex has nothing to do with each other. Loyalty is, nigga, I'm gonna provide and protect. I will die for you. I'll kiss the ground you walk on. But if a nigga get hard for the next bitch, it kind of just is what it is, honestly.
I feel like at this point...
Huh?
I said, go ahead and eat them up, Cass.
No, I was just going to say, at this point, like, we got to agree to disagree, because it ain't never going to go nowhere.
I know, you guys are wrong, and I'm all the way right. All right, Rue, what's the next one?
That be man problem. They think they're always right.
What's the,
I'm just
He's trying to take it in.
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna harp on a few things here. First off, I think both sides, because at this point I feel like, where's my hammer at? I'm Judge Judy in this piece. Order in the court. right. But basically, and I don't want to make this seem like my like I just got like bodies out the wazoo, because I really don't, or anything of that matter, right? And I don't want to make it seem like I was just getting like potential play at any given time, like during high school and stuff, because I wasn't. But basically, I only say that to say, from being on both sides of the coin, being the one that was more on the what y'all would consider, and I'm just going to put it that way because that's how he was saying it, right? On the more disloyal side, and then being now on more of the loyal side. Honestly, not going to lie, the only thing that changed between me being on the disloyal side and on the loyal side is just, hey, I feel like I found the right one. And I really only say that to say, not to say I was just like, up and down, just like cheating on everybody and stuff, because really only happened one time. And on top of that, we'll put a disclaimer out there. You can even ask the girl today. She may still consider it to be that, but we were in and out of a relationship, and I didn't know whether or not we were actually out or in the relationship. So that was the whole disconnect with me.
Wait, what were you doing though? Just to put that in, because
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, what happened was, right? She was in and out of juvie, pretty much at the time, right?
Yep.
Right before she went to juvie, we was on some. Nah, I ain't speaking to her. It's on some F her or F him type stuff. Like we was like really like separate, like like we just was not talking like at all, right? So me thinking that how I was thinking back then, I was like, all right, cool, on to the next one, right? Because I felt like at that point, at that critical moment right there, I felt like it ran its course, and it was kind of like what I was saying about like the last one, right? She said it was over with pretty much, or she pretty much alluded to it, and we both kind of like basically agreed on the fact that we're pretty much done. So I went and moved on. She didn't think I was gonna move on, so then she came back out of there thinking that we were still in, but it was like I thought we were done type stuff, right? So then it turns out to be, ended up being her best friend, but that's a whole different story. But she was like, you gotta choose. And me, already pretty much at that point, I was standing on business.
Wait a minute, you said that was her best.
Yeah,
best friend.
yeah, it turned out to be her best friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a dirtbag.
Hey, man. When I used to move,
He said, "I'll draw the line there."
that was them Hoover days, man. I didn't have what were boundaries? Yeah. Once it was over, it was like, it was all the way done. Everybody was a free lick at that point. Like that's what it felt. That's what it felt like then.
Mamas and everything, huh?
Don't go that far, because
that brings me to my next question though. Okay, so
just let them finish.
Okay.
Yeah. And then,
yeah. No, I hear you. So basically, that's pretty much what had happened, and like how I was saying before, like pretty much how she was like, you got to choose between me and her. I already thought it was already on some we're not even there. So even if I was to choose you, I already did this, one, so that's already going to be hung over my head, right? Two, we didn't even get over the last little argument thing that even led to this decision to begin with.
Right.
And then three, do I really want to deal with this? Right. Not really. Right. So I tried to just go over there, right? And I was just like, no longer with you, because I'm not going to keep doing the we seem like we're in, we seem like we're out, but we never, like, truthfully, and I'm gonna keep it completely like 100. Nobody even really asked each other out, truthfully. So it wasn't even like a relationship, but we pretty much just like acted like a relationship. So it was one of those things, but it was like
a situationship.
Yeah, pretty much, right? And yeah, so basically, right, it basically happened like that. And pretty much I say all that to say, only, like how I was saying before, only difference between being on what y'all would consider the wrong side to the right side is, of course, mindset change, because not really trying to like step out like that, even if I feel like something isn't really going well. I'm more like open to trying to like communicate first, rather than just being like, all right, well, I guess the ship is ending,
right,
and stuff like that. So things can actually grow instead of just basically get hung out to dry, and that's things basically that I was feeling like from past relationships, because not gonna lie to you, they pretty much all of those was like actually situationships, asked them out, but never really went past like 3 months for real. So like stuff was really just puppy love, F you love, goodbye love type of stuff, right? It was pretty much that, and it was a continuous, in a sense, cycle like that. And for me trying to like figure out, okay, what do I really want, stuff like that, that was pretty much my only reason of the shift and all that. But I was just saying, in the sense of being the person that once was on the side, kind of like how you were talking of,
the disloyal or loyal.
No. What they basically saying, saying like like how they would say, like, like loyal to a fault. Like there's like some parts that's loyal, but you're not like 100% there. So if you're not 100%, you're pretty much 0%. That's pretty much like what they were saying, right? So then like basically like flip flop them like that. Yeah, I wanted to kind of like chime in as somebody who's been on both sides of the shoe. But yeah, so go on what you were gonna say.
I have a really good question that brings me into, because
for everybody, or just for us?
Just honestly for men, like I want to know, like, so would y'all still cheat on somebody that you consider is the one?
Me personally, no. Like straight away, no, because like I was saying, the main reason why I was even in that situation, because it was more of a situationship than a relationship. First and foremost. Second off, like I was saying, never happened outside of that. Never even did like any type of even like micro cheating or anything of that matter, right? Just like straight away, because I was like, after that, I need to be like on the right side of the shoe, try to really like figure out who is the one. So I was like, nah, I'm good. And then whenever I was out of one, completely single, I was at what some people will call the school club, because I was just out there trying to dance with, trying to dance and mingle with however many wanted to or whatever. But yeah, just, stuff like that. But pretty much, no.
Okay.
Oh, what do you think?
I'm gonna say, because you are the one, right? Like I'm marrying her, y'all. So it's, you feel what I'm saying? It's pretty much over with for that. But I'm gonna speak for the niggas that, because like I just really need y'all to understand. A nigga can kiss the ground he walk on, could do whatever it is in the fucking book you tell him to do, or he wants to do. Not that you tell him to, because you're not gonna have to do shit for a nigga that wants to do it if he thinks you're the right one for it. But it's just like, yeah, for those niggas though, because bro, like, I'm pretty sure like fucking 90, almost 100% of niggas probably watch porn, whether their girlfriend know it or not. Like, if you're a girl and you're not okay with your nigga watching porn, I kind of don't know what's wrong with you. Like, she lets me do it. Like, when I'm thinking crazy shit, I go beat that. You know what I'm saying? But like, when it's that time of the month, you goddamn right.
I feel like you would have to be really insecure to care if your man is watching fucking random women on the internet. Like, but see, I don't care. Unless it's, like, I mean, they're porn stars. That's what they get paid to do. Like, I mean, I understand if it was, like, some bitch that live around the corner and she on fucking Facebook popping her pussy and he's, giving her all of this attention. That's a different story, but like,
that's a little delusional, because it's just like,
no, it's not.
Just a little bit. I'm gonna tell you.
How's that delusional?
Because I'm gonna explain to you why. Just let me finish. So,
you have access to one you don't.
Right.
How's that delusional?
That's like sitting there and saying a celebrity is like attractive. Yeah. You shouldn't be getting mad.
Yeah,
because
like,
you're never gonna have access to that person.
You sat there and told me, yeah.
If you tell me this fucking girl is cute on Facebook, then why do you have her on Facebook?
Yeah, you have access to her. Right. It's different.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't really have to be like, especially if like, I mean, porn stars are fucking, I don't know, I mean, besides doing shit online, like, maybe if you, like, hella rich or something, maybe you're kind of, like, but a porn star will fuck random fans all the time. Like, that's just regular shit. But hold on.
Without money and she's getting paid to fuck?
Let me answer your question. Can I answer your question?
I don't think a fan could pay that much.
Well, no, they don't pay her. She just does, like, I've been saying it all the time.
I don't. I've never heard of that.
Bitches that fuck fans? Are you crazy? Hey, if y'all watching this, comment, like, bitches, porn stars that do that, because I need them to see. But I'm just gonna say, goddamn, I'm just gonna answer your question. Like I said, I'm not speaking for me, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already look at females differently, like, because I feel like
demon time.
Girl.
Well, no, I just feel like, listen, once you start thinking more, like, with your mind, because I get it, like, niggas is horny, you think with your ding-a-ling and shit, like, I get that, but it's like, once you start thinking up here, before you see a pretty bitch, you would start, like, okay, this make more sense that react like this, because it's just like, bro, think about it, right? You have a good girl at home, right? And, okay, she might piss you off, whatever the fuck, whatever. Or it might be that time of the month and you don't run red lights. Shit, I don't. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, just start thinking like this. Like, damn. Like, what is, like, besides coochie, and I get it, niggas want flavors, just like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we got like 8 boxes of cereal at home. All different flavors. She know. You feel what I'm saying? All different flavors. Like, niggas love flavors. Like, it is what it is. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But how you control that quench, that thirst? Because I promise you, all niggas niggas go through it. Like you like, damn, like. And females, when they really love a nigga, they don't think like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like when y'all try to put our. I mean, if you feel like you're getting a thirst over the next nigga and you're with somebody, you don't like that nigga all that much. I'm not gonna lie, cause y'all, like you said, y'all feelings are to a whole nother level, huh?
But you're not a woman, so you can't speak on how a woman feels, especially every woman.
If I go line up 100 females outside, 90% of them is gonna say, I only want to fuck one nigga for the rest of my life. I don't want no other nigga but him. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Look, I don't advocate. I do not advocate for, like, women using pussy as get back. I don't advocate for that.
You just lost 3 times if you do that. I'm not.
I feel like that's a very stupid thing to do. However, I can say that I do understand the mindset, especially if you are, say, with a dude that like you really love and he won't stop cheating on you. Like I could understand the mindset of, all right, well, this man keeps making me look dumb or whatever the hell. I want to make him feel how I feel. I can understand that mindset. I'm not saying that's me, but I understand it. But I don't feel like that means a woman loves you any less or anything. She just wants you to feel how she feels.
Nah, that's
because that shit hurts.
Fuck all that, because you're not gonna cheat on a nigga you love. But I am gonna say this, right?
I'm a woman telling you, like,
that's
man.
cool, but you're a little delusional though. But so that's okay.
I'm not delusional. So hold on, listen. I'm saying I understand the mindset. I didn't say that was me.
That was horrible advice though.
That wasn't advice.
If you're with a nigga that really does his shit.
That was not advice.
Okay, well, if you're with a nigga that really does his shit, and I mean, you kind of just encourage him to do that.
I didn't encourage. I just said I don't advocate for that. I don't do that. I think that's stupid. I didn't advocate for shit.
Well, you said I understand, and that you should be telling them, bitch, you should not be doing that because.
I said I understand the mindset. I didn't say it was okay.
Okay, well, all I'm gonna say is
just to clear the air.
Okay. Well, yeah, all I'm gonna say is, goddamn, yeah, if you're with a good nigga, I'm just gonna say a good nigga, right? Not perfect. If you're with a good nigga. Then and he fuck up a couple times and you leave him, that makes you almost an idiot almost, because you're gonna leave that nigga and get with the next nigga that's gonna do the exact same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like most niggas do that. It's just they gonna either do it behind your back or they gonna tell you up front. You feel what I'm saying? And either way, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm answering your question. You said, could you cheat on a bitch that's the one? I feel like most niggas will definitely do that because they gonna think what they did first. Once you start looking at bitches like, what can you offer me besides coochie? Like, cause most females are good for nothing but that. So it's like,
we don't offer nothing, but they're the one that's crazy to me.
Say that again.
Say that louder for this nigga. Say that louder for this nigga.
How you gonna sit there and say we ain't got nothing to offer, but you're the one that is crazy to me?
Well, no, I'm saying. The one that you're with, of course, she's valuable. That's why you're with her. But I'm saying, once you start looking at females like, I'm gonna go fuck this girl because what? Like, I can go fuck my girl. Like, why? What am I getting out of besides new coochie? But like, what is that gonna do for me? Like, what is
absolutely nothing.
And that's what I'm saying. But if you think like, oh, this bitch might, like, we don't, niggas a lot of time don't think, oh, the grass is greener on their side. We really want to be with the one we with. But shit, we're niggas, we gonna react like how a nigga does every single time. Like, I trust a nigga to be a nigga just like I trust a female to be a female. You look like you got something to say to that. Go ahead.
I do, because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like all of that is understandable, but I just feel like if you really love and if you really care for somebody, like, that involves you loving and caring and respecting their feelings too. If you know that's what it's gonna take to hurt your partner, then it's like, or if that's gonna hurt them in ways that like you wouldn't want to hurt them, then why would you do it?
See, that's where y'all keep killing yourselves at, because y'all keep saying, I feel like, and I don't think this should be cool. And I don't
you know why? It's because we don't. No, look. So we know that our opinions are not facts. So whatever you feel or think is not a fact.
No, I'm telling you facts.
Exactly.
Vice versa.
I just told you a fact. I said 90% of niggas want to cheat on you. That's a fact.
But where are the statistics?
I looked at this.
You said it was something like 75 or 60, and then you want to add like 10% onto that. Like,
right.
You have to lowball.
I know it changed every time.
No, you have to No, you can lowball that. Y'all gotta. So, do you really think most niggas that are cheating on their girl that they really love? Like, why do you think the niggas that cheat on their girl and don't tell them nothing? Why do you think they're not telling them nothing? They don't want to get broke up with, so they're gonna cheat on them behind their back. It's just common sense.
Instead of just being a good
aren't
person.
even facts either. Unless it's like biologically kind of thing.
Y'all,
Girl.
listen. You said
Because you
it's
could
being
say
good people.
90% of people got COVID, but all of these people ain't get tested. So how would you know? I know I got sick, but I don't feel like I ever got COVID. I might have, but I never got that sick.
I feel like motherfuckers is lying about numbers and killing niggas just to make their numbers go up. I know that. So I feel like they was inflating the number. Honestly, I'm 75% is a low ball, really, because I feel like, I mean, fuck how I feel. Honestly, fuck how I feel. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's, bro. I'm just how you was saying he been on both sides of the fence. Do you not think like I've been on both sides of the fence too? Like, you feel what I'm saying? And everything, like, it's like, yeah, it just doesn't. I want to laugh too.
I'm sorry, Rico. I can't no more.
I want to laugh too. I don't know. I've been on both parts of the spectrum too. But I'm just saying, like, you do get to a point of time. I mean, it's just like I'm speaking for the niggas that's never. I can't vouch for, like, there's not that many niggas that's like. Do y'all not understand? Like, do y'all not understand that?
You will never understand.
No, look. Do y'all not understand? Y'all have to understand. Oh, listen. When you're with a good nigga that's actually on some other shit, you don't think other bitches see that and be like, damn, I want that.
I don't know. I just look at it though as like, as a woman, I would never put you in a position to sit there and have other niggas laughing at you.
That's how you show you love me, though.
But I feel like, why isn't it the same? Like, why do you want bitches laughing at me? Because you're horny?
Men and women are not the same.
Because you're horny and you need to get a nut off, and because the bitch's ass is fat, and because she look good?
Hold on, listen.
So what
would hurt y'all more? Hold on,
Sometimes she don't even look good.
The bitch ass over my feelings?
Hold on, listen. Let me ask y'all a question.
Crazy word.
Looking like Stewie booty.
Let me ask y'all a question, right? Boss
Crazy
BBL
word.
and shit, that's terrible. Hey, Blueface, hey man, listen though, listen. So what would hurt y'all worse, right? I'm asking both of y'all this. If a nigga had, like, if a nigga was sitting there paying the next bit, like, say if you asked a nigga like for I don't know amount of money, he can't do it every single time, or he can't help you with that, he can't help you with that. But imagine he over here giving the next bitch the whole world. Like, you ain't gotta even ask me for nothing here. And y'all both like, you with him though.
I feel like whether he was doing that or just fucking the bitch, I feel like.
Oh my god. Just answer, please answer the
I
question.
am. I feel like they both would hurt. But I do feel like, I mean, of course, obviously, if the nigga's fucking the bitch and paying her bills, like,
right.
Of course it's gonna hurt more. But I'm just simply saying it's gonna hurt either way.
So you do realize
I
if
draw
you
the
ask a
line at
nigga,
loyalty. Anything that's disloyal.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
I mean, I feel love and loyalty don't go together though.
Yes, they do.
No, because one minute you can love a nigga, one minute you love a motherfucker, the next minute you don't love a motherfucker, but loyalty will always be loyalty though. Like,
oh my god.
you can be like, okay.
They try to make toxic tendencies
that
normalized.
Sounds very toxic.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I can love somebody today and then hate their ass tomorrow, but say if they like, I got a homie that's like, oh, I'm about to go do this nigga dirty, like, just because I ain't got that same love for you, that don't mean I'm about to let them play you like that. I still be like, hold on, that's the homie, you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to go down like that. That's different. That's loyalty at the end of the day. Love is, damn, I love you, nigga, I'm tapping in with you, this and that, like, I fuck with you, like, you feel what I'm saying? Loyalty, like, that's why, would I rather be loved or have, like, I don't know. Like, that's when that question that comes in, would you rather have love or loyalty between people? I want loyalty.
You'd rather have loyalty than love?
If you're loyal to me, you ain't gonna cross me no matter what. You can kill my ass out of love.
But what if I was loyal to you? Like, yeah, I didn't give your pussy away, but I didn't care about how you feel. I didn't care if you ate today. I didn't care if, like,
and you love
about how your day went.
Didn't you
like,
just sit there and say you can love a nigga?
I'm loyal to, but I'm loyal to you though.
Didn't you just say
I ain't gave your pussy away? But don't tell me about your day.
Didn't you just say you can love a nigga and still cheat on him?
Like, that's crazy work. Like, they definitely go together.
Didn't you just say you can love a nigga and still cheat on him?
Yeah.
So why would I want love if you can still go do that? Loyalty, you ain't never do that.
Because that's what kills me about men though, is like everything is literally about pussy. Like, did you know that I can draw?
I mean, maybe it's the nigga that.
Did you know I can play the trumpet?
Do you?
Right.
Wait. So you think a nigga is offering to take you on a date to see if you can draw or not?
No.
Do you not know, bro? Most niggas
I mean, of course not, but
most niggas that's taking a female out on a date that's trying to spend money on you, they want something out of that. Everybody have a price. A nigga's not inviting you to a goddamn party to go sit there and, oh, you're cool. Like, like, no, niggas are trying to fuck.
That's where women get offended though, because we're more than just pussy. We're teachers. We're scientists. Fucking astronauts. We're we're all kind of shit. We're not just pussy. We're mothers. We're
care about that.
Friends. We're
I care about
like
that.
Aunties. Like, come on now.
I care about that with specifically you. If the next bitch came to me talking about some,
not the passion.
Listen, I care about that because it's you, right? I'm with you. If the next bitch came up to me saying, "Oh, nigga, I'm not just coochie. I can do all that," I'm about to look at that bitch like, I don't even care a little bit. Why are you even telling me this?
I mean,
I'm just look at her like, why are you even saying anything to me anyways? Like what does that have to do with anything? I care about that. Niggas care about that for their female they want to be with. When you're goddamn if they're just trying to fuck on you, bro, like stop. Y'all gotta stop thinking every nigga's trying to wife you. They're not. I'm gonna be honest with you, they're not.
We know that.
Okay, then so if y'all know that, why are you sitting there saying, "Oh, did you know I can draw and I can do all this?" They don't care about that shit.
Well, I'm not saying that they do care, but I'm saying that's the problem.
We don't be fucking with every man that comes our way.
Could you imagine though if every man we walked up to, which I'm not saying it doesn't happen because it's a lot of women that are already on it, but I'm just saying, could you imagine if we walked up to men and he's like, "You want to talk to me, nigga? That's $50." Could you? But no, like seriously, could you imagine if we just reduced men to literally nothing but what's in their pockets and blatantly at that?
I bet
you're just a walking ATM machine. Don't talk to me. I don't care about your feelings.
You wanna know what's funny about that?
Give me money.
I bet you that bitch wouldn't even have $50 to her name, but she's asking for that.
Bro, there's gonna be so many memes about you.
Hey man,
like I said, we gotta agree to disagree because it ain't never gonna happen.
Hey man,
yeah.
I appreciate y'all too, man.
Sitting there twiddling with his fingers.
Girl. I'm
just chilling, man.
We
like
had some pretty good discussions. Dang, it's almost 10 o'clock.
I know, we didn't even get into that video because I want to talk about that too.
Yeah, just you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, damn. Okay, so
just
Take 3.
Right. So
one more time.
Right. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We want y'all to like, comment, subscribe. You know, blow this motherfucker up, man. You know, we trying to I don't know. We just trying to listen. I'm not trying to bring females on there to bash females. I'm not trying to it's not any of that in my intentions. It's more of just I just like to keep it 100. Like a lot of females are delusional, so that's honest. You know, y'all feel like the world works a certain way and it really don't, because y'all pretty and y'all get y'all way with certain shit and just like that's not how
he want
shit
his
is.
delulu to come true,
Girl.
So
anyway.
Right. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all for coming.
For sure.
You know, tell everybody they missed out. Y'all, hey man, we had some good discussions, man. Y'all missed out.
Y'all did.
You know, we're gonna keep it going though. Every Tuesday, every Friday, we're gonna be right here. You know, we're gonna start getting all the because we were supposed to play a video today. You know, we having technical difficulties, but it's all good. We're gonna work everything out. You know, appreciate you. You know, co-host. You know, you do it all, man. You know, so
yeah, at least I try to.
Any last thoughts, honestly?
No, I just know the conversation will be jumping next time, so y'all better tune in.
Y'all heard her. Y'all heard them. Tap in, man. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, man. We just do Fresno got any podcasts? Honestly,
Yeah, not. Yeah, there probably is a couple.
I think Sean F got one. Hey, man, we gonna need you on here too. Echo, we gonna need you on here too. Syrup, whoever. You feel what I'm saying? I just want some high value guys on here, man, so we can get females to understand how men think. You hear what I'm saying? So, that's not no shade to the guys that don't got shit to offer, but it's just like, we probably gonna have a couple of y'all on here.
Get it up and then talk to us.
Hey, man. Yeah, get it up. I was saying this in the last episode towards the end, but it's just more like a, because I want to get into some other things too, man. Like, it don't have to just be relationship dynamics. It can be like a Fitness Friday or I don't know, just it's a bunch of things I want to try to incorporate in this, you know, with the co-host help, of course. And yeah, like it's just y'all just stay tuned, man. We got some things planned. We got some other stuff that's going on too that y'all gonna be able to tap in with outside of this too. So which is gonna happen in when do you think that'll happen, honestly?
What are you talking about?
Game Lounge.
Game Lounge. Yeah, that's pretty soon. All we need to do is just go get another TV, really, and we can just have like like the Switch stuff going on in here, some PS4 related stuff in here too. Just little stuff like that for now, until we get the 5s and everything in here.
Hey man, y'all heard him, and that's gonna go up too. We not just focused on the podcast. We doing things outside of this, and then on top of that, he has his own thing he does. I have my own thing I do. So, we all we trying to get to it, man, and we trying to be better and be great men. And appreciate y'all for coming. People that keep canceling. I don't know what that was. That was
You ain't gonna need
No, I went like this. As you can see, when Barbie takes off her headphones, basically she got hit with the little bug thing where it did the big like staticky sound, right? Basically, now that we for sure know what the problem is, make sure that doesn't happen again. Make sure that we're on like a different type of aux, basically. But yeah, it's crazy how as soon as I did that little sign, something crazy go on. But basically, we was saying our adioses, our chows, our goodbyes for that time period, But yeah, other than that, stay tuned for the next video. And if you want to be true to this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can hit the subscribe button, hit the post notifications, make sure they're on all, because hey, you rather get on now before the boat get filled up. But either way, we're gonna see y'all till next time. Peace out.